Hey everybody, we're back from Hawaii. Woo. Today is episode 6 of season 3.
Dude, already?
I know. Ooh, we're flying through these. We had some technical difficulties with the last 2, and they both went up late. But whatever, we're rolling. It's okay. It's okay.
We're consistent.
And you know what? Our ride or dies, our little ants, you guys are still riding with us hard.
You.
And I love that. And that's okay. But you know what? We did a little...
Wait, before you go any further.
Yeah. Handshake. Woo. We did it inadvertently when I was looking at our stats and stuff on YouTube, on our YouTube channel. It gives you a stat of who's following you and who's not, right?
Yeah.
And I looked at it and I go, what? And then you were the one that pointed out, man, we have like a lot of #1 commenters, like all of you little ants out there that are leaving comments, not just for us, but for other little ants and stuff. And a lot of you are not following our channel. So this is just a friendly reminder. If you are so inclined, go ahead and hit that follow button for us, won't ya? Won't you be my neighbor? Because I was like, what the heck?
Huh.
So anyway, if you want to, if you don't, whatever, we're going to keep rolling. It's all good.
Right.
So we went to Pick a Party today. This is where all our little guys come from. None of these little guys were from Pick a Party today.
No.
I got a couple of more little fun things that I'm going to be doing some unboxings, but I do have some other ones that I do have to post. But you still have...
And you still have other ones to unbox.
I know. Listen.
What's going on here?
I'm not as bad as Dason. Dason has 10,000 things she needs to film. It's literally like a toy store in her house. It's so cute. But where was I going with that? I forget. Anyway, we just got back from Hawaii. We touched down on Wednesday. Technically, we touched down on Wednesday. Didn't like at 11 something. Didn't get home till after midnight.
Thursday.
So technically, that's Thursday.
Yeah.
Then Thursday night, the girls had a show in Brea, and then Friday,
back to back,
2 more shows. But then Thursday, nails, dogs, show, sleep, get up, work out, get your hair done, your hair did for like 4 hours, get home, get showered, dressed, go back to LA for 2 more shows. Yeah.
And then
back-to-back shows.
Back-to-back show.
Yeah.
And all 3 nights. So from the flight, it was no sleep. Thursday, Friday, no sleep.
And then Saturday, I slept in till 8:30.
I got up and went to the gym.
Fucking insane, you guys.
No.
But anyway, that's our life recently.
So here's what happened there, essentially. So I'm going to recount real quick.
Okay.
We went to Hawaii. We reset the batteries. We spent it all right when we got back.
In the first 3 days, we were back to ground zero, like we never went on vacation.
Yeah.
You ever heard that? You ever hear that saying? I need a vacation from my vacation. Actually, that wasn't it, because our vacation was awesome.
It was beautiful. That's why I said we reset big time.
Yeah,
I felt great. The Oura ring was blowing up.
Yeah.
Every night, good score.
I know.
Good resilience.
Those of you who have an Oura ring, you know what we're talking about.
You know what I mean? Like, and then as soon as we get back, like literally the flight was a late night, no sleep.
Yeah.
Following day show, no sleep. Back-to-back show, no sleep.
I know. What was I thinking? Like, I did my nails. I can do it when I get back from Hawaii, because the shows aren't till the evening. My dumb bitch ass wasn't thinking, wait, no, we still have to leave at like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, because we have to get to the venue early, do sound check. My dumb ass forgot about all that stuff. I go, I can do my nails in the morning. It's fine. I could do my hair in the morning. It's fine.
Yeah.
Dude,
well, because you're
paid for it.
You're like, I'm not performing. The girls are.
Yeah.
We're just going to go for her support.
But I am performing, because I'm not like this. I'm on pins and needles. I'm like,
you're
how's
working.
the show?
Picture time.
Yeah.
Picture time.
vlog. Then we had over 20, almost 30 people, just friends and family, come to the Brea show alone.
Sure. It's pretty cool.
And so it was like, I got to go out. People are texting me, I'm here. Where do I sit? Da, 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 and it was really fun. And thank you. Shout out to all our friends and family that came. We love you guys so much. And I met some of you cuties out in the audience when I did go out to see our friends and family. So that was really fun. I took a couple of I took a couple of selfies with like people that were there for the show. Nobody tagged me in them. Tag me in your damn picture so I can see and I can share it to you. But yeah, it was really fun. Met a lot of nice people. There was a few people that worked the venue, that worked the front, and they're like, I know I'm not supposed to be. I'm working right now, but I just want to say I love you and Tate so much. And I was
wow.
oh, so cute. So thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, and man, was my social battery no more.
Oh, I know.
For all those nights. I was like I just wanted to stay in the green room and just watch the kids and enjoy the show. But then everyone came in there.
Oh, afterwards. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Guess who I got to meet? I have been a fan of his forever. But I've never met him. But Jason and him have been mutuals, and then they met for the first time after 2 or 3 years that they've been mutuals online. Is Blake Silva?
Yes, you told me about it. I didn't get a chance to meet him.
I kept looking at you because I was going to introduce you and tell you to come over. Yeah. But every time you locked eyes with me, you looked away, and I'm like, you son of a bitch.
No, because my social battery.
No, I know. You're like, if I don't look, nobody will see me.
Yeah, but people kept coming.
I know.
And
nobody was talking to you.
No. And people were respectful. I mean, they said hi. I said hi, small talk, and then they just kept moving, which was cool.
Yeah.
And I thought it was awesome, and I appreciated that so much because I don't know if they knew or not, but that's fine. I mean, but I'm just saying I was like so done.
I know.
I just wanted to enjoy the show when my kids come back and then love up on them and say how proud, and then that's it. Let's go home now. Yeah. The show's over, guys. Why are these people still here?
You know damn well that's not what happens.
I know, but that's how I pictured it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately that's never going to happen. So,
but it was really fun. But you're right. We hit the reset button. We were in Hawaii for 8-9 days, and then we came home, and it was like, zzz. It was like, what the hell? Why did we plan it like this? Why did we plan it like this? Wild. It's crazy. But you know what? Oh man, had a fucking blast in Hawaii, you guys.
I wouldn't trade it.
I have so many videos I have to post still of that too. I did a couple, but not a lot. And anyway, it was really fun. And so it was funny because I was thinking, man, I need a Disney date with Ev because we went, I don't know, at the beginning of January.
We went right before we left.
Did we?
Yeah.
Yeah, a week before I left. Yeah. And me not knowing because I want to be at Disneyland and with Evelyn all the time. So, but I don't know what made me think of this. Was it yesterday? No, it was this morning. And I was thinking, man, we need a Disney date, right? And then I thought, I was thinking back the last time we went to Disneyland, we left. We stayed kind of late.
Yeah,
the last time. Yeah. Because we were having a blast. And by the way, for those of you who are new here, my best friend Evelyn and I, we go on our like little wifey dates to Disneyland at least once a month.
Try to.
Well, we try to at least, yeah. More if we can.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just so much fun. It's decompressed. We hang out, whatever. And we never ride rides. We just hang out at the park, eat, talk shit, shop, whatever, right? So this time we were leaving. It was kind of late. We usually bail about 5, 6 p.m., but this time we left, I think, at 9 or something.
Yeah, it was a late one.
Yeah, because we were having so much fun. And we're walking out. And you know how, like, those of you guys who go to Disneyland a lot and California Adventure, they closed California Adventure earlier than they do Disneyland, right?
Sure. So everyone can go watch the fireworks. I would assume.
I don't know if it's that or it's a smaller park. So like they just close it down. They've always closed down DCA earlier than Disneyland. So we're walking out. But if you guys know, you know, when you walk out because they're closing the park, and it was like 8:45-ish, everybody's fucking bum rushing the exit so they can haul ass across the way to go to Disneyland if they have a park hopper, right? And we're talking people with fucking double, triple, quadruple strollers and just people just being a nuisance, right? And we're like, whatever, we're trying to get out. So Ev goes in front of me and we're going through the little turns. Well, it's not even turnstile anymore. Now it's those little glass doors that open. So she goes through, she's going towards the glass, right? And I'm like right behind her. And there's somebody in front of me, but then they move out of the way and I go to catch up with her. And this guy with a fucking double stroller there's like this much space between us, right? Me and Ev. And he tries to like bum rush out, right? And I go, and I just kind of stepped really fast, like, what the fuck, right? To like, hey, you're going to run me over. And then he pulled back. I turn around. I go to walk through the thing. He fucking runs over my heels. I never told you this story.
No,
but I was remembering it this morning because I was like, yeah, I'm going to go to Disneyland.
No, because every time you come up, I go pick you up and you're in a good mood.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
And you talk about how great it's time we get home, and then you go to sleep. This is the first time I'm hearing your story.
You know why, guys? Because I don't harbor negative shit for a long time. If it's not someone I know, it just happens, whatever, someone cuts me off in traffic or whatever, I get all bah, and then after that I'm like, anyway, and then I forget about it, right? That's why. So I thought about it this morning because I was thinking about Disneyland, and then I remember that bullshit, and I go, you know what? And so that's what prompted today's topic.
Which is perfect.
Yeah, so you'll get what I'm talking about in a second here. But this motherfucker ran over the back of not one heel, 2 heels.
Damn.
Both my fucking feet to where it caught me and I almost fell down. And then I saved myself and I turned around and I go, are you fucking serious? Yeah. And I'm never like that. Well, I try not to be. And maybe internally I am, but outwardly, not at Disneyland. Because I'll be damned if some dumb fuck is gonna, especially a man, is gonna get me banned from Disneyland, right? But it was just like a knee-jerk reaction. So I turned around and I go, are you fucking serious? And then he was all, oh, sorry. And then his wife was standing right there and she's all, pff. And I was like, oh my God. Like it took everything in me not to say anything, right?
Sure.
So then Evelyn was like, what? Right. And then so we start walking and then she's looking at me like, are you okay? Because she knew I was seething. Right. And so then we start walking because we're leaving and those fucking assholes are going to Disneyland. Right. At least I thought they were, but they weren't. They kind of went off, but they kind of circled back around. I think they were trying to get away from me because I was pissed. But because the crowds, they kind of caught up in a different way. And I was like, yeah. And I saw her as I'm saying this, right? I saw the wife again and I go, yeah. And this dumb bitch, I wasn't talking about her. I was talking about her bitch ass husband. This dumb bitch ran over my fucking heels and they're so lucky that I'm in fucking therapy right now. And I was saying it out loud and they're both with the stroller looking at me like, and then they're all scared. But anyway, that prompted today's thing, you guys, because I can turn into the Hulk and you don't want to see Noelle when she's in the Hulk phase. But anyway, that prompted today's thing. And I never told you that story, but I wanted to wait till we got here to tell you why I came up with today's topic.
Which is perfect.
So that being said, welcome back, guys. And we're gonna read some. I'm gonna read some comments that we got over the last 2 weeks while we were gone. Yeah. All right. This first one is from Megs, and she has a cutest little picture of her white crusty dog on there. And I can say that because I too have a white crusty dog named Darla Darling. Okay. This one says, Noelle, you saying just because they did their best does not mean it was good. This is from the 2 episodes ago. For real, healed me like years of therapy worth. LMAO. Thank you. And I love y'all so much. That is so cute. Thank you so much, Megs. We appreciate and love you. And it's true. Just because your parents, they're talking about when I said, your parents did their best, that doesn't mean it was right? It doesn't mean it was good.
No.
It just, if that was their best, well, can you imagine what their worst looks like? Right? And that's okay. It's like, basically we're just validating them.
Yeah.
On,
what they did.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, validating them on how they feel.
Sure.
If they're not with, hanging out with their parents anymore, they've made no contact or whatever. Don't feel guilty about that.
No.
Because you need to heal yourself.
Yeah. And that's for you to process how it happened.
Yeah.
I believe. They did the best they could. That's the best way you could process, I believe, right? I mean, you could say they did their best, but when I say it, it's the best way to understand good or bad.
Well, that's the first part of what they're saying.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sure this person has been told that, well, they did the best they could.
Sure.
That's the first part of it. And for some people that works. They're like, you know what? You're right. They only had so much information. They weren't taught how to be a parent, blah, blah, blah. Some people can handle that.
Yeah.
Like I can't.
Sure.
And I don't give a fuck. If that was your best, I can only imagine what your worst is. And it's okay for me to still be angry about that.
No, I'm not saying don't be angry.
No, right? not to you, honey. I'm just talking about myself.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that's why Megs feels validated.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because, people come off going, get over yourself. It happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
Like it's over. I'm sorry. I'm not on your healing journey timeline. I'm on mine.
Yeah, people forget.
And so that's why you resonated with what I said, because
I love it.
I too have been told, just get over it. It's over. It's over and done with. It doesn't matter anymore. Maybe not to you, but to me it does. Yeah. And that's okay. So thank you for your comment, Megs. This one is from Why Baby Blue. And they said, hi, internet parents, little life update. Started my graduate program last month. Woo!
Congratulations.
Snaps for Why Baby Blue. It's proving to be very demanding, but still rocking. And listening to the pod is keeping my sanity a little more intact. Thank you all for the laughs. Yay. Oh my gosh, Why Baby Blue. Love it.
Great job.
I'm curious what graduate program and in what. Keep us posted on the progress.
Regardless, congratulations.
Yes. Yeah, oh my gosh, that's so freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So that's a little amp brag. Yep. So everybody give it up for Why Baby Blue. Love it. Okay, the next one is from Katie, spelled Kaity. That's cute. And they said, thank you for the good vibes and loving advice you always share. I love that. Thank you so much.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Katie Cat. Does anybody call you that?
Oh my God.
I've always wanted to say that to somebody. I don't know. Maybe. If your name's Kate or Katie, does anybody call you Katie Cat? I would. All right. This one is from Holly Afusia. And she said, okay, so Lil Ant brag, I just recently started community college in the city I live in.
No way.
And I haven't been to school in a little over 20 years.
Congratulations.
Ant brag. Woo! Snaps for Holly.
Beautiful. How brave.
That's amazing. And in fact, I did meet Holly for the first time at the Brea show.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, she came up to say hi to me. So it was really nice meeting you in person, Holly. Okay. So Holly said, I'm currently taking accounting and bookkeeping. And it's definitely not easy doing this online learning, distant learning stuff. I'm a first timer, but I have worked a remote job for the last 4 years, to be honest. However, I'm used to old school and the textbooks. Girl, same. When I did my MBA online, the self-discipline you have to have. It's actually, for me, it was harder to do online, an online degree than it was to do in person. You know, everybody goes, oh, it's easier because you can do it on your own pace. No, I'm the laziest fuck on the planet. I am so lazy when it comes to, and I've recently learned people with ADHD think they're lazy, but it's not. It's the way your brain works. Yeah. It makes you procrastinate. But anyway, so maybe I'm not lazy. Maybe I'm just a serial procrastinator. But doing online was so hard for me. Sure. Because it made
challenging.
Yeah.
For sure.
Because that's
not you.
I had to tell myself, get up and go do your work. Anyway, okay, so back to Holly. All I keep telling myself and thinking about is Noelle's famous words, let's give it a whirl. And honestly, it keeps me going, to be honest. That's awesome.
That's
I love
awesome.
That. So thank you so much for that.
Congratulations.
Also, I have my ticket to 2 Idiot Girls in Brea, and I cannot wait to meet y'all coming this coming Thursday. P.S. This will be my very first event that I'm going to solo all by myself, which is another amp brag. Woo!
Great job.
Since my husband's passing last January. So I remember her husband passed away, and this is her very first outing. So
good job.
That's amazing.
I know.
You went out on your own and solo, might I add, and you had the best vibe. And I was so happy to meet you in person. And we're just so blessed to have these kind of fans that come out and just keep trucking along, man.
Yeah, I love that they share. That's so huge. Yeah. Because I could never.
You would never share.
No, it's like, no way. I'm not going to talk about myself or share my thoughts, my feelings. So I'm proud of you guys, and I appreciate you guys sharing. And please keep sharing.
I know.
Because I love hearing the stories. I think it's awesome.
Same. So, okay. So thank you for that. Thank you for sending that in, Holly. That's awesome. This next one is from Chic Sabrina. And Chic Sabrina said, the family talk towards the end. She was talking about one of our last episodes. I just kept relating. I'm so sorry that you guys also experienced those things and felt that way, but I am so glad that you guys have been able to use it to create this community that makes us all feel so seen, safe, and welcomed. P.S. or side note, Tate, I think your nails look really cool this week. And I think it was the set before this one.
Yeah, it wasn't. These are new, fairly new.
You guys want to see a nail reveal? Check it. So we're going to zoom on each one of these separately. Mine is a take on strawberry shortcake. And what's yours, honey?
I have no idea.
The metallic look.
Yeah. Cat eye or whatever.
Cat eye.
I think they call it. Yeah.
Very cool.
I know.
Well, thank you, Chic Sabrina, for your kind words. And the thing that makes us so fired up, or at least me, I know for sure you too, though, is when people tell us that this community that we've built makes them feel safe, makes them feel seen.
That's what I like. That's what because I think about it when I was a kid or younger, even their age. What is the average age that listen to us between the?
Our demographic is primarily between the ages of 25 and 35.
Yeah, exactly. So I wish I had a community like this when I was their age.
Shit, me too. Then I wouldn't need therapy.
I'm just, you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
it's nice to be in a space where you feel safe and you can share and you can talk and you can encourage and you can, you know what I mean? Because a person like me with high anxiety, you know what I mean? Like, it was rough. So what do? I just make shit up. I try and figure it out. I just struggle through it, whatever, you know?
You kind of push through it and kind of like stumble your way through.
Yeah, that's it. You know, which is awesome. You learn, but still at the same time, it would have been really nice. Even to this day, the fact that we have this, because I consider this my group to share. Like, I think it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
So,
I love that, honey.
yeah.
And boy, have you come a long way.
I know. Look at me. I can't stop talking. Shut the fuck up. You should be saying, shut the fuck up.
No, I have to shut the fuck up so I can hear you talk because I love when you talk. Oh, you're so cute. Okay, the next one is from Caitlin Chow. Now, this is a follow-up. Another Caitlin. Did they call you Katie Cat? Caitlin, did they call you Katie Cat? Please drop a comment. Caitlin messaged us, and I think we read it on the 2 episodes ago. And they were asking, they went no contact with their family, but then they were missing their family, and then they started to make contact again, but then the grandma and the mom started blaming her for leaving the family, and it's because she came out, or they came out, remember? Okay. So this is a follow-up to that.
Okay.
So the follow-up says, thank you so much for the advice you shared in the other week's episode. It was very validating to hear, and I feel reminded and more empowered to continue to try and live a life for myself despite the pain from having to separate from a family. Thank you so much, internet parents.
Oh, you're welcome.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
And we're so happy that you heard our words and felt validated in that, and that it's okay for you to live your own life. And
I truly feel that because I'm sure you heard this last time. I said the same thing. It was time that healed everything, and I knew it was going to take time. I didn't think it was going to take that long, but
are you talking about Kate?
I'm sorry to clarify. When I separated from my parents,
Got it. Okay,
you know what I mean. It was hard. I struggled, but I knew it was going to take time. I didn't think it was going to take that long, but it did take time. So work on yourself in that time, which is exactly what you're doing, and I'm proud of you. And thank you for listening and sharing.
And if it ends up anything like when you just you went no contact with your family, it did take a long time, but it came full circle, and then they saw the error of their ways.
Exactly.
And then Tate doesn't hold grudges, and you're so loving. And if anyone says sorry, you're like, okay. Yeah. And then you immediately are done being mad. Yeah. And it took so many years. And then they came back. They never said sorry. They never apologized, but they just communicated with you like it was like you picked up where you left off. Yeah. And because you're such a kind person, you just kind of went with the flow.
Yeah, I just took it as.
And they saw the error of their ways, and they wanted to communicate more with you and stuff like that. So it's okay, and it will work. And if it never does, that's okay too, because you will build your own community, your own family, your chosen family.
Yeah, like this one here.
Exactly. Now let me know if they call you Katie Cat. Okay. Another amp brag. Who's ready for another amp brag?
Let's go.
Woo! This is from Shane Roth, 47. And Shane said, amp brag, I have to share that I have an interview today for a position I have dreamed about. I have worked for my company for 10 years and have very humble beginnings, starting at the call center and now working for home office. That's a big deal.
That is huge.
Because when I was in corporate America, we called home office the
White House?
Not the White House. That has a negative connotation right now.
Oh, sorry, the penthouse?
No, it was the White Tower. Why was it white? I don't know. The Ivory Tower. Sorry. The Ivory Tower. That's what we called it. Anyway, this new work will allow me to serve others and pay it forward in the IDE space. I don't know what IDE is.
I'm not sure either.
Do you know what that is? Fingers and toes crossed for your girl Ant fam. Yes. Woo!
For sure.
Snaps for Shane Roth 47. Please, this was over a week ago, so please let us know if you got the position.
Please.
And if you didn't fuck it. That's the universe telling you it's time to move
Something
on.
bigger's coming.
Yeah. And if you got it, we're all about
Even
it.
better.
Woo! So it's a win-win no matter what. Okay. And then they also dropped another comment right after that. And I thought it was really cute. So I included 2 from Shane Roth 47. They said at 5 minutes and 24 seconds, because they're talking about Drew, or I guess we were. Drew is amazing. Loud, which is the book Drew wrote, changed my life as a 30-year-old woman, and I have bought it. I have bought it for almost every young woman in my life. That is amazing.
Thank
Woo!
you. Thank you so much.
And I'm not being biased because I'm a very hard critic in this family. That book is fucking awesome. Now, have I finished actually reading the whole thing? No, because it makes me cry, but I'm almost done. And to be fair, I did listen to the whole thing when she was recording it for Audible. So that being said, it is a very good book. And even if I wasn't the mother of the girl who wrote that, I would highly recommend getting that for every young woman and young man in your life. Because when we start training our young men to be kind and gentle and empathetic and compassionate, then we won't have the fuck ass dumpster fire of a world that we have right now.
Sure.
Right? Okay. So back to Shane's other comment. All of your children's kindness is what sparked my curiosity when I found this podcast. Within the first few minutes of the first episode, it was beyond clear why your kids are so awesome. My daughters are 7 and 10, and like you two, I try to be fair and loving, not perfect. That is very good. I love that. Sometimes I hit the mark and sometimes I don't. LOL. And you know what? That's going to be your whole life. Not just with kids, just in life in general.
Yeah.
And then she finishes by saying, I can only hope my girls end up with the unwavering empathy and integrity that shines through in each of your children. I love this so much.
Thank you so much.
The biggest mom flex or parent flex is when other parents acknowledge the hard work you've done with your kids.
Yeah.
Because the first thing when you see a shitty kid or a shitty human, you go, who the fuck raised those kids? That's like my go-to every time. If I see a shitty person online, I see sometimes like, cause you know, on your For You page on TikTok, like you don't know these people. Like, you know, when they come through, I don't know them. Right. And then if I like their video, if it really moves me, I'll write something nice.
Sure.
Random strangers. And I see they only have like 2 likes or whatever. But if I really like their video, you know, I'll comment on it. Sometimes I'll go, oh, that really moved me. I'm going to go make a comment. And then someone in there's people just being assholes.
Sure.
And my first thought is, who the fuck raised these people?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In what I've noticed in the Samoan culture, you know, they gossip a lot.
Sure.
Like to talk a lot of shit. And that's like one of the biggest things is if they see kids or people like not acting accordingly, the first thing they say is whose kids are those?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the very first thing come to mind. Whose kids are those? And no wonder why. You know what I mean? So it's like it was huge. It's huge in the Samoan culture.
And you've heard it nonstop from my mouth. Because you always know. You always know, like, who the fuck raised you, dude?
They're a reflection, man.
Dude.
They're a reflection.
Anyway. All right. So you guys ready for the pod? We're going to get into it. We did too many zoomies at the beginning.
That's okay.
Okay. So because that fuck ass man ran over both my heels with his stupid stroller, I started thinking about, because then we went on vacation, right? Then we went to Hawaii, and then the whole elevator thing. You know how I feel about the elevator thing. If you're new here, you know one of my biggest pet peeves is if I'm in the elevator and I'm going to get out, the people in the elevator have the right of way.
Yeah.
That's just an unwritten
It's
rule.
like, yeah, exactly.
Right?
It's like automatic.
Yeah.
It's like, you got to fucking wait till I
Well,
get
you
off.
would think, right?
Yeah.
You would think that it's an unwritten rule, and that's part of etiquette,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They're called social skills, my love, right? So then I was like, you know, I was just like kind of tooling around on the internet, and I found this like not a meme. Is that what you got? A GIF, right? And it was titled "Everyday Etiquette No One Teaches You," right? So then I thought, okay, maybe I'm just a dumb bitch and think that everybody knows these things.
Sure.
But maybe that fuck ass guy who ran over my heels doesn't know about personal space.
Yeah.
And maybe the people who try to jam in the elevator when I'm trying to get out, maybe they weren't taught that, right? And I'm not talking cultural differences, because we always know, at least I do, for the most part, I know when it's a cultural difference, right? I'm like, okay, whatever. It's fine. But when it's someone who was is American and they're here and they still don't know these things, who the fuck raised you? That's what I'm thinking. So we're going to talk about unwritten etiquette. And then maybe if we read one and you're like, I didn't know that, please drop a comment.
Yeah, seriously.
Because I'm so curious. And I read all of these and I'm like, well, yeah.
I know all of them.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe this is a different generation. We're Gen Xers.
Yeah.
We are, I saw something on TikTok the other day that said Gen Xers are the best and strongest motherfucking generation on the planet.
Yeah.
The baby boomers were like, they didn't do what we did, right?
No.
I mean, everybody has their own hearts and struggles and wars and shit like that. But us, man, we were raised on hose water.
Yeah.
We had no cell phones, nothing to communicate. No. You had to be home when the street lights came on.
I saw something similar. I think Trevor Noah said something similar.
Yeah.
Where we were raised with boredom. So we had to fucking figure out what to do. You didn't have no fucking phone. Yeah. We were raised like you cannot go tell mom and dad I'm bored.
Yeah. Because you know what that means. If you ever told, hey, I'm bored, and then your parents go, oh, really?
Yeah, you want something to do?
I got something to do. Here's a shovel. Yeah. Go fucking pick weeds or whatever, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So I thought, well, maybe it's just because we're Gen Xers.
Sure.
So guess what? Sharing is caring. It's little ants. So we're going to share these etiquettes with you. Mm-hmm. And then if you have kids like Shane Roth, 47, has 2 girls, maybe Shane doesn't know 1 or 2 of these. Maybe I say she does, but we'll see. Okay. See. All right. So the first one is, this is so common knowledge. And if you have siblings, you're going to know what I'm talking about. Return borrowed things in the same or better condition. Man. So if you borrow something from me, if you borrow a blouse from me and you bring it back and it has a fucking stain on it, or it's dirty and you didn't wash it, nothing, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, come on.
We're fighting in the front yard. How many times has that happened to you?
It's kind of fucked.
Or were you the perpetrator?
No. Because I understood this well. Mm-hmm. I understood this well. I understood this well because I just remember my parents as a kid growing up. You don't borrow stuff.
Yeah.
You don't ask for things. Mm-hmm. No. So I knew how important that was. So if I was going to do it, it had to be for something important, something right. And then knowing it's not mine.
Yeah.
Like let's just say for example, borrow a car. Like, hey, I need your truck. Can I borrow your truck so I can I'm moving and I got a bunch of shit I gotta move. So I get the truck, no matter where the gas line is. I don't give a fuck.
You're jumping.
No. I'm just talking about returning it, returning the car the way I borrowed it.
Well, that's a big borrow, right? I'm talking about if I borrow, it's anything, but that's something crazy. Like a lot of people don't let people borrow their cars, but I know what you're talking about. Bring it back in the condition that you got it, but mostly better.
Yeah.
So I know where you're going with that. So like, for instance, if I'll give you a perfect example. I borrowed a towel when we went paddleboarding from the people we went paddleboarding with because I forgot I remembered everything. I was so fired up because I had a brand new paddleboard. Sure. I wanted to put it in the water. I packed everything, food. That's when you were still prepping for bodybuilding. I packed everything except a towel. Mm-hmm. And so my friend let me borrow a towel and then I took it home. I washed it. Mm-hmm. I folded it. I brought it back in better condition than I actually, because when I got it, I'm sure it was washed and everything, but if you know me and you get anything returned from me that was washed, it's going to smell like heaven, right? So just something as simple as that.
Yeah.
You don't bring it back all balled up with sand on it and go, thanks, or just give it back to her right then and there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure. Okay. The next one is hold the door if someone is right behind you.
Oh, man.
So here's another thing. This is another part B to this. You hold the door. If you see someone coming, like you're going to the gym, you walk up to the door, you pull it open, you turn around, you see someone coming, I always hold the door. Now, the part B to that is if they're really far away, just say, hey man, you got this, right? And I'm not going to stand there and wait for you to get there, especially if you're strolling across the parking lot, right? So you got to make a decision.
Sure.
Are they close enough to where I can wait? Or are they far enough for hey, just give them a wave and then keep going in?
Yeah.
That is etiquette.
Yeah, see, and you know what I noticed too is the opposite of that. Your etiquette to that, right? Is when they open the door, you speed it up, motherfucker. Yeah. That's what that means.
Needs to chest, bitch. Needs to chest.
Get your ass to that door. That's what that means
and that's a great point.
Yeah.
And then you say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly.
Have you ever held the door open for someone? I never. By the way, full disclosure, I don't hold the door open for men.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't. If I see him, I'll like swing it open, go like that, and then walk.
Yeah.
I won't hold it open for him. That's just my thing. But because every time I would do that and hold it open, they just walk in front of me. Mm-hmm. No, thank you, nothing. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, well, you fucked it up for everybody now.
Sure. I hold it for everyone. Yeah. I don't care.
You're not better. You're not better than me. Don't try to show off here. I'm kidding. Okay, the next one. Don't play loud music on public transit. No. And don't be on your FaceTime. Don't be talking to someone with your fucking speaker on. I don't care what Gladys's hemorrhoids look like. I don't give a fuck. Put your headphones on or don't take the call until you get off the goddamn bus, subway, train, airplane. God forbid it's an airplane.
I have no idea. How do you do that? How do you talk to someone on speakerphone in public?
Yeah, I don't know.
And just walk around and all these people's crowded. Everyone's talking. You're having a full-on conversation on speakerphone. Fuck, how the fuck do you do that? I don't understand. I can't concentrate.
Listen, I'm pretty talented in all facets of life. Like from sports to business to whatever, right? Mm. My Achilles is talking on the phone and being distracted and or someone talking to me at the same time that's not on the phone with me. They're next to me, they're trying to talk, and I'm like, I just, my brain freaks out. Does anybody else do that? Like that's my one Achilles. I cannot talk on the phone and have a conversation with someone next to me, or there'll be loud noises and distractions or whatever, and have a meaningful conversation on the phone. I just can't do it.
It won't work.
It's my one weakness. It's crazy. I probably have more weaknesses, but like that's the one I will admit to. How about that? But don't play loud music or talk on your phone or have your phone on when you're in public spaces.
Don't be rude.
Don't be rude. So did you not know that? And that one I saw, I go, oh, well, maybe the iPad babies don't know that one because they're just so used to always being on their phone or their whatever, right? Their devices. Okay, here's another one. I had to teach our son this many a time. Always knock before entering.
Right.
Whether it's someone's room, an office, right?
He's
wait.
He's not the best at that.
No.
He's not the best at that.
You want to know how you guys want to know how I got Donovan to stop barging in my room? Because we don't lock our doors in our rooms, in our house, right? The front door we do, of course, and the back door we lock, but like bedroom doors, right? I told him, because I kept telling him like you're gonna, don't walk in here. What if I'm changing? Whatever. None of that fazed him.
Sure.
Until remember when the one time I said, hey, one time you're gonna walk in here, bud, and your dad and I are gonna be doing stuff, and you're gonna not be able to unsee that. And I just said it to shock him, and it worked. Now he always knocks. And not only that, but he has to knock and wait for me to say, come in. You know what I mean? Because before you go, oh, he would just like knock and then just open the door.
Yeah.
I'm all. That's not what I mean.
Yeah. He's really good at it now.
He's great at it now, but it took him years to get that down. But it wasn't until I told him you and I were going to do something and he's not going to be able to unsee it. It freaked him the fuck out and he goes, well, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. So he's really good. So much so if he can't hear you say come in, he won't come in. And then you come out later and then be like, yeah, I was knocking and no one said come in. I said, hey, good job, bud. What do you need?
Scaring him. He's like, ooh, that's why I didn't come in. But always knock before entering. And you have to wait for that person to say, come in. Yeah. I can't tell you how many times I was in my office at work and I have a big glass window, right? And it's always the guys, shocker. They would knock and open the door. I did not say, and you can see me because I have a big glass door. I did not say come in. I'm on the phone, they're knocking, and I barely go like this, and they go, hey, got a minute? While I'm on the phone, right? So always knock, and then wait to be, like, welcomed in, right? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Here's a good one. And this happened on Sunday night. Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze.
Oh, you skip one.
No, I know. I'm not going to do that one.
Oh, sorry.
Cover your mouth when you cough or sneeze. Hello? We went to go see Avatar, the new Avatar movie, and there was a guy a couple seats down, kept coughing like this. Like, just out in the wilderness, dude. It was crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, it was awful.
It was awful, especially since now there's a new strand of COVID going around.
I don't want to know that.
It's true. And some people in the Midwest have it, like 20 people, and it's pretty bad. So, and here's another thing. Here's the caveat to that. Not the caveat, but the part B to cover your mouth when you cough and or sneeze is don't use your hand. A lot of you guys might not know this one. Don't use your hand to cover your mouth. Take the collar of your shirt and put your nose in your mouth inside your shirt and then cough and or sneeze.
Yeah.
That simple. Before, I used to tell our kids to do it in the crook of their arm, right? Their elbow, right? Boom, right? But then it doesn't matter because then they'll go, right? If you're on YouTube, you know what I just did. That doesn't help anyone. Your shit's still going out into the wilderness, right? Take the collar of your shirt and put your shirt up over your nose and your mouth and then go to town. Go to fucking town. It's like putting a mask on when you have COVID.
Sure.
Right? But it's your shirt. If you don't have anything else, if you don't have a mask on, use your goddamn shirt.
I feel like a lot of this stuff is common knowledge, but that's okay. I understand that not every people know it.
You know what they say?
Not every people know it, but I feel like as you're talking about it, I feel like you're like teaching a 1 year, a 2 or 3 year old. This is how you cover your mouth when you sneeze. But in my head, I'm like, that's common knowledge, man. Like,
listen, I'll give you it's not common knowledge because the saying goes, common sense is not so common these days.
Oh, I understand.
Right? So I'll give you an example, another example. Miss Roz, one of my besties, right? She has been a daycare provider for 20 plus years.
So good.
She has literally like turned her home into a daycare center, but it's not it's not like a babysitter. No. It's a school. She has taught these kids and they come back as adults and having their own babies and they want her to watch them. That's how fucking good Miss Roz is, right? I'm going to put a picture of Miss Roz up here. She's the motherfucking best, right? Amazing singer too, right? Anyway, she's been teaching for over 20 plus years. And she tells me to this day, these kids, she has to teach them.
Which is amazing.
Which most daycare providers don't. They take your check, they feed your kids, and they keep them alive, and you pick them up. Yeah. She doesn't do that. She teaches them manners. That's why we're teaching. She's teaching them how to do things, how to color, how to do ABC, stuff like that. She's literally teaching your kids school before they go into pre-K and kindergarten, right? Yeah. But the most important thing is she's teaching them respect and manners. Yeah. To this day, she's been in 20 plus years. She said so many motherfucking kids come to her. And I'm not talking about the babies, obviously. I'm talking about the kids who are like 4 and 5 years old. They don't know how to wash their hands. Sure. They don't cover their fucking mouths. Like, again, who's raising these kids? Well, me and Miss Roz. That's who, right? So it might sound dumb that we're talking about this.
No, I feel silly, but I know how important it is. Yeah. That's why I just mentioned that.
Well, when COVID hit, there had to be tutorials on how to wash your fucking hands and how long to wash your hands.
How many times to wash them and wash them after you use the restroom.
I know.
And by the way, when you go to the public restroom, see who washes their hands when they're done.
That's one
You'll notice not a lot of people wash their fucking hands, and it's fucking disgusting.
Dude, especially
it's disgusting.
At Disneyland, okay, guys? It depends on what day you catch me.
Sure.
If I'm in a mood and I see someone just walk out after they've taken a shit next to me in the stall and not wash their hands, and I'm like, I'll say it out loud to whoever's, did you see that? They took a shit and didn't even wash their hands. Huh. And then I just wash my hands. And I know they hear me. Or the people who say, and this is not a joke, a grown-ass woman once told Dason, well, why do I need to wash my hands? I only went pee.
That's nice. I like that.
What do you mean you like that?
I'm joking.
Why are you encouraging this behavior? No, okay, I get it now. Can you believe that?
I do. Because I've seen people walk out.
You know who doesn't wash their hands the most? Men.
Yeah, all the time.
You touch your wieners. Yeah. And then you zip up your pants. First of all, don't use toilet paper. That's gross. You know,
I also notice some sons and dads will wash their hands. And the dad, hey, where are you going? You got to wash your hands. Yeah. So I see that all the time too. So there's a mixture of it. But there's a lot of them older men too.
I know.
Older men. They
Ew.
just walk. They just like, as soon as the door opens from the shirt, fucking straight to the door.
Anyway, okay, we're going off tangent, but
I
you
know,
get what
sorry.
I'm saying, right? Okay. We already talked about this one. I just talked about let others exit elevators before you enter. Okay, so if you're on an elevator and you're on the elevator, you are supposed to have the right of way. If you're waiting for an elevator, wait for the people to come out, then you get in.
Yeah. Not only wait, but wait to the side.
Yeah.
To the side. Don't fucking stand in front. How the fuck am I supposed to get out?
Especially for a big man like you.
That's what I'm saying. We're staring at each other. What the fuck are you doing?
You know who's the worst at that? Parents with double fucking strollers, the wide ones that go like horizontal,
just sit right
not
there
the
in the
vertical.
front.
They stand right there, and you can't even get out of the goddamn elevator. At Disneyland, it's the worst. Dude, come on.
Wait.
Okay. There's another one, and this is for a lot of you young fuckers out there. Not our little precious baby angel face aunts. You guys are perfect. Maybe you're new here. Tip when the service is good. Whether or not it's good. If it's bad and then they're just dicks, I won't tip at all. I don't give a fuck. Some people go, well, I just, I give them the bare minimum. I'm like, you get nothing extra from me if you're just a cunt, right? Which is very far and few in between.
Yeah.
I can't even, maybe twice in our whole life that I've had terrible service like that. But always tip, and it's always at minimum 20%. Now, if you can afford it, if you can't, it's cool saying, hey, I left you a tip. I'm sure you probably get more, but I just, I'm a struggling student or I'm like a single mom or whatever. If you're so inclined, if not, just if you leave anything, it's better than nothing. Yeah. But don't be a dick about it and go, oh, I just had this $5,000 bill or $500 bill and I'm leaving you $5.
That's a joke. Don't do that.
That's mean. Okay. Because these people are hustling and trying to make a living too. Okay. So tip whenever you can and try to tip at minimum 20%. In California, I don't know how much it is everywhere else. Okay. And if you can't tip, okay, then maybe, or if you can't tip, then maybe leave a nice note or something. I don't know. I just can't imagine going somewhere where you're going to eat and you're going to have to tip and then you don't.
So I was just going to say,
you shouldn't go there. You shouldn't go.
If you can't tip, you're not supposed to go eat out.
Or maybe you should go through a drive-thru.
Just being honest.
But also there is tip fatigue. That is a thing because since COVID, like there was like, oh, tip. And anytime it's like, oh, do you want to add a tip? When I'm going to like Flame Broiler or something, I'm doing a takeout. I'll ask, do you guys get the tip? Like, do you really honestly get the tip? Because sometimes the owners, they don't give them the tips and people are tipping.
Sure.
Anyway, okay. You get what I'm talking about. Okay. You want to pick one?
I saw this one, which I didn't learn until later on.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Just being honest. And that's, if you cancel plans, try to reschedule.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And as a matter of fact, if I know I'm going to cancel, I already have a plan in place, a date in mind that I know for sure I can do it because something came up today, and I'll tell them in the process of canceling. I'll tell them, but I have this date. If it works for you, I am totally available. If not, please tell me when you're available. Yeah. And I try and work it out until we set another one. Yeah. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
And I didn't learn that until later.
He's like, hey, man, not going to show up. Oh, don't even say anything. You just no show. Jesus.
Yeah. Which is awful because I did that a lot. And now I understand why. It's because of my anxiety. But yes, I know how important that is, especially if it's something important that you have to deal with. So I always have to have something ahead.
Yeah, I love that. And I'll give you a perfect example. So the couple that we were going to have dinner with, before we went, there's this really nice older couple that we love, and they wanted to have dinner with us. And we've never done dinner with them before or anything. It's usually like in a group setting. And then we were like, oh yeah, okay, cool. And then Drew had to work. She got a last minute gig. And of course, so Jason's out of town. Then we all have to go, right? And not have to, we want to go, like, do our family thing. And so I had to reschedule, but it was like 3 days before. Yeah. So it was plenty of time. And I let the wife know, hey, I'm really sorry, but Drew has to work and we all have to go. But I'm open these days.
Exactly.
She picked a date. Perfect. I'm going to call and redo the reservations.
Yes.
So I took care of everything and she was fired up because like, I know, people get disappointed when you cancel plans and stuff. So I love that your tip on reschedule, but also have dates ready. Like I did the reservation over again and I called and made all the, because it was my thing. I canceled, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I love that one.
Yeah, just because I recall earlier, I fucked off a lot of.
I know, but I think that's a guy thing.
I don't know.
With other guys, like I don't know if you guys care if other guys do that to you.
I care.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. I wish I would have learned it earlier.
Yeah.
Of course I care, especially if you have plans and you're excited about those plans, and all of a sudden, fuck, dude, I can't go. And I'm like, the fuck,
yeah.
Oh,
I see.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
And I did that a lot, and I regret it.
Yeah,
because I know how back then. I feel like it back then how important it was, but I just
I get it. I did that too. And I'm like, oh, I'll call you later. Yeah. But now here's the thing. I started this last year. It was one of my New Year's resolutions. I said, I'm saying no to every invite.
Sure.
Just off the bat. Oh no, I can't. And here's why. Our schedule is so fucking crazy that I would have to reschedule like on one of my friends like 6 times. Sure. And then it makes me look like a dick. Like I'm just pushing it. And it's going to get to the point where the person's going to go, forget it.
Exactly.
Right. Even though I was rescheduling. Yeah. Even though I was rescheduling though. Sure. But then I'm like, oh my God, you're going to fucking hate me. And I hate that feeling. Right. I feel like a flake and I'm not. It's just my schedule's crazy. Sure. And so even though I know everybody I did that to, they're really understanding. They understand. But it doesn't matter. It makes me feel like a shithead. So last year I said, I'm saying no to everything. And then I'm going to wait till it gets closer. And then when I know for sure, then I'll pull the trigger and say, hey, oh my God, is this invite still open? Because I can make it now. And it's always a yes, right? So anyway, that's a little hack to try if that happens to you because you have a crazy schedule. Okay. Let's see. You want to do another one?
This is a good one too because of my anxiety. Respect personal space when waiting in line, specifically when waiting in line. Yeah. Yeah, it's awful at Disneyland. Sometimes it's awful at your local Sam's Club, or Albertsons, right?
Local Costco.
Yeah, but I am always aware, maybe because I'm a bigger guy.
Yeah.
I that's the way I learned is of personal space because I know I take up some shit. Yeah. And so my thing is I take up some shit, so I'm going to make room in front of the person behind or I can't control what's behind me, but in front of me, I'm going to make room. Yeah. But some people don't give a shit.
I don't know.
They just be up in your ass, dude.
Like, dude, can you? One time, we were at Disneyland, and this is when we were doing Gen Pop Disneyland, right? And a guy was standing behind me, and first of all, man, okay, so like you're pissing me off already, right? You shouldn't be that close to me, but like he was so close to me, and I kept just, you do the glance, you just turn around and go, like, dude, not, it's like the unwritten, hey, fuck off, dude, you're too close to me. Wasn't getting it, laughing, and then had a backpack on and kept turning around and bumping me, and I was like, oh man, I was getting pissed. So then finally he was right here. If I can feel your fucking hot breath on my neck, you're too close. Yeah. So I finally turned around and I go, do you want to jump in my back pocket? What are we doing here? And then he was all, oh, sorry. Because he was trying to show off for a girl, right? Sure. And all their friends were together. But I'm like, I literally asked him, do you want to jump in my back pocket? Because like, what are we doing? And then he got so embarrassed and then he fucked off. But it's like, and sometimes it's cultural. I get it. Sometimes it's just, they're used to small spaces. But some people are like, whatever. Still doesn't make it comfortable. Yeah. So sometimes I'll just turn around and just go, hey, can you back up just a hair? You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I'm that person. You're not. You'll just stand there, huh? No,
and sometimes I know I can't control it all the time. Yeah. And I do get a little close, right? But I'm well aware of where they are, and I'm thinking about that space. And I'm, if they turn around or if they feel uncomfortable, I'll start to try to give them space.
Oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about people creeping on you.
Like, no, I know. Oh, sorry. I was just explaining me. No, what I would do. But
I've never seen you close to anybody.
No, I try not to be. Yeah, I try not to be. I'm always aware, right? Like, because I know I can take up space. Yeah, because I'm such a big guy. I think that's why I do it like that. But anybody up on me, man, I'll stand as long as I can take it. Yeah, because I don't.
Have you ever told anybody to back
up? I have. You have? Yeah. I turned around and told these kids, hey, a little close, and then, oh, sorry. And then they back up, right? because they're touching me.
Is their face right in your butt crack? Because you're so tall.
Yeah.
You're all, hey man, back it up just there. Can you take your nose out of my crack?
Exactly. You're tickling my balls.
They're all.
But you're tickling my balls. Back up.
Ew.
I'm just saying they're like in my ass. You know what I mean?
They're
Too close.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Personal space. Respect it.
Oh my gosh. Let's see. Okay, here's one. We'll leave you. We'll probably do two more.
Mm-hmm.
If someone shows you one photo on their phone, don't swipe through the rest.
I've probably seen that maybe once in my life or twice in my life, and I looked at that person like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
They did it to your phone?
Not my phone. Someone else's. Someone else showed like.
Well, what do you have on your
someone
phone?
Someone else showed like, look, I want to show you this, and then you look at it and they start touching it, and I'm like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
They're all like this.
Yeah, I automatically like, what the fuck is? You don't touch their fucking. They're just showing you. Look at it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You know who I used to do that to? I used to do that to Tasha on purpose. She would just show me something, and I'd go, and then I'd start swiping. I'm like, "You got nudes in here?" And she goes, "Bitch, give that back to me." I was like, "You got nudes in here, huh?" She's like, "Yeah, you want to see?"
Stupid.
And they weren't nudes of her; they were nudes of guys sending her dick pics. And I'm like, Tasha, this is my best friend. You know, rest in love. She passed away 2 years ago. But yeah, she would be like, "Yeah, I want to see," and she would show me dick pics.
I don't want to talk about it.
Every girl has a best friend who gets sent dick pics.
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, you said someone was tickling your balls, so
it's a little different, but it's a little different.
give it a whirl. You should try it with one of your friends. Hey, got any nudes in here?
Stop. I'd be embarrassed to see him. I don't want to see him.
Oh man. Okay, you want to do the last one?
This one is a huge pet peeve of mine. The if you make a mess, clean it immediately. That's a huge pet peeve of mine.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I have yeah. And if I see people make a mess and they do a half-assed job cleaning it, or they just do like they barely touch it, that pisses me off.
I know. He's very you're very OCD.
Yeah, I think that's my mom.
Yeah.
My mom, the way she cleans and the way she puts things away, and like that's where that comes from.
That rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
But this one is in shared spaces especially.
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying. Like a great example is Starbucks. You get your coffee, then you want to put sugar and stuff in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, sugar, stir, right? There's napkins.
Yeah.
When the great example is that when you go use it and it's fucked up.
Yeah. There's like wrappers everywhere, spills, sugar.
Yeah. That's a great one. And then the workplace local, like the workplace microwave. Yeah, shared space.
Oh my God.
Blowing up, people blowing the shit up there, not cleaning shit, leaving it like that. And still fucking using, people still fucking put food in it. Sticking food in there.
Like the
using
office,
it.
the office microwave.
Yeah.
Or here's another one. Bring stinky food in a shared space.
Oh yeah, that's.
Dude, I remember one time, were you with me? And we were flying somewhere, and we were in coach, and the guy in front of us, or like diagonal across the aisle, was eating a giant bag of shrimp chips coming back from Hawaii. Do you remember that?
I don't remember
and
that.
the whole cabin smelled like stinky fish.
Yeah.
Like, cool, dude. Eat your snacks. Even if it's your favorite one, cool. Not in a shared space where that scent is going to carry throughout.
Yeah.
It's just rude, dude.
Yeah, it's messy.
And I already have motion sickness. So I was like, ugh. Like it was so gross.
Yeah. No. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Ugh, so gross.
I feel like all of these things we're talking about, right? If taught correctly young, I think society to this day would be like literally these little things, everyday things that if people did all these things every day, like where would we be as a society?
Oh, our world would be so great.
That's simple, right?
Yeah. But it makes too much sense. When I showed Tate this, you guys, he was like, "Really? People don't know these?" And I'm like, "You'd be surprised." I don't know. It's
insane to me.
All our little, like I said, our little sweet angel face baby aunts. I know you guys know these things.
And if you don't, be honest.
And if you don't, that's okay too.
You learned it today.
Tate learned a new one.
I did.
Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Easy peasy, dude.
Easy peasy, bro.
Come on, man. I had a brain blast right now. Speaking of, this is how wild my brain works.
I'm surprised. I think that's the one of the only one of this episode. You usually have fucking 5,000 of them.
And I'm doing it right before we're supposed to end. This is how my brain works. We're talking about this. We're talking about manners and raising. But I'm thinking when you were talking about shared spaces at Starbucks, right? Or like a coffee place or whatever. And that triggered my brain blast of I lost a burrito in Hawaii.
Oh, yeah. And then after that, everything we lost kept going, did it go with the burrito?
Yeah. Did it take off with the burrito? Did they hold hands and run off into the sunset?
What the fuck?
We were at our hotel, you guys, and they had this really cute coffee bar inside the hotel. And it was like a local one, right? And the food came out fast. The fucking coffee was delicious. Way better than any Starbucks or any like big chain, right? Just that, I don't know, something about Hawaiian coffee. Anyway, so we ordered breakfast burritos because we had to go do something special for Drew. She asked us to do something and we were taken off, right? And I go, let's get breakfast burritos. So we got breakfast, although they said we only have one left because we went down kind of late. And I was like, dang it. I go, cool, we'll take it and you and I can share it.
Sure.
Cool. So we each got our coffee. we had all our stuff to go to the beach after our errand that we had to run. And I don't know what happened. We get in the car and we start driving to wherever we were going. And I'm like, oh man, I'm feeling a little nauseated. So I'm like, I'm not ready to eat. And you're like, me either. Then we go run our errand for Drew. We meet some people. We get in the car. I'm feeling better. And I'm like, okay, I'm hungry now. Where's the burrito?
Sure.
And I don't know what the fuck happened to that burrito from the time we left the coffee shop in the hotel to the time when we were done running our errand. Within what, a 2-hour span?
I think so. It was less than 3 hours.
I don't know what happened to the burrito to this day. I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if I left it when we were making our coffee and I just left it on the shared space and coffee bar or what the fuck happened. Did it roll out of my bag? So anytime something went missing, like, hey, have you seen my other sock? They ran off with the burrito. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, rip my burrito. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, we had a blast in Hawaii. We're so happy to be back though, doing our pod. Any parting thoughts?
If you know any of these things, awesome. These etiquette things that we talked about to you, these simple manner things, these simple, and if you don't, that's fine too. You know them after watching this, and please, they're not hard to exercise at all. They're real simple, and they're real easy. And I promise you, every time I open the door for someone, it makes me feel good. Yeah. And then and not only does it make me feel good when I open it, but it also makes me feel even better when they say thank you. And they acknowledge you. Yeah. And they look at you. Right. I like that too. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really cool.
So.
And also, if you guys learned something, drop a comment and let us know what you learned that we talked about today.
Please.
Or if there was something we didn't talk about, drop that too so other little ants can learn. And maybe you'll teach us something new on common etiquette, or it's supposed to be like the unwritten rules of etiquette.
Yeah, please. Right? I'm open to learning more. Yes. And share your experiences with them too. Yeah. Right? Like your personal experiences. Yeah. I think that's awesome.
Yeah. So anyway, that's episode 6 of season 3, guys. Woo! We are leading the year off strong with late episodes coming up, but you guys still show up and we love you guys for it. So.
We're super consistent.
Exactly. We still haven't missed one. Knock on wood. So anyway, we love you guys so much and we'll see you guys next week for episode 7. We'll see you later. Love you. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, dokie. Ready? Episode 6.
Test.
Oh, my little babies are here. Oh, I did get the teacup one. I was wondering which one I got. And my little cereal bowl one. Who wants to see? Look how cute. Look at all the new little girls. They're so cute. The sloth one, I can't zoom in on that. So cute. Ready? Episode 6. Ready? Ready? Just kidding. Okay. 3, 2, 1.